Dear Thorfinn, I know that your philosophy states that you have no enemies, and I honestly did try. I tried to live like you. I tried to say I have no enemies, but at the end of the day, I do have enemies, man. So let's say Redacted was standing right in front of me, and I had the chance to save thousands of kids. At that point, I have enemies. I think I have to have enemies. If I don't, I'm not helping the greater good, right? Let's say you had the chance to kill Genghis Khan before he killed millions and millions of people. At that point, would you have enemies? I think you have a moral obligation to have an enemy at that point. Like, what if someone destroyed all of Australia, including me? If I didn't have an enemy at that point, I'm dead. My whole family's dead. Everyone I know is dead because Genghis Khan was invading Australia, hypothetically. I'm sorry to say, I'm sorry I disappointed you, Thorfinn, man. Like, I wanted to be good like you, but I can't do it. I have enemies. Now, obviously for day-to-day life, having no enemies is actually a really good philosophy. It works really well. Say if someone's bullying you, or just talking shit or being stupid, you just say, I have no enemies. You just ignore it and you go on about your day. That way, it doesn't affect you. You don't get upset. You don't get angry because you hate them. You just ignore it. You just move on with your day. And that works really well. Or even about being upset about something that happened in the past. Say you hate your deadbeat dad, for example. Well, if you have no enemies, you just let it go. You let go of that pain and you let go of that hurt and you just move on with your life. And in that scenario, having no enemies works really good because at the end of the day, it's helping yourself as well. But as I've gotten older, I've become more and more negative because I've learned just how evil some people can be, and there's genuinely nothing that's gonna stop them. Like, if they can be evil, they will. Like, when I was younger, when I was like a young teenager, I used to be very positive. I used to say, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. You have to be the bigger person and this and that. But more recently, I've become more, I guess, pessimistic. That also came with more life experience. Like, the more I realized how common sexual assault is and abuse and all that, it just makes me more and more upset, and I guess I'm over it. If you always try and be good and fair, there's always going to be more and more evil people anyway. And I think some genuinely evil people don't deserve forgiveness. So yeah, I do have enemies, unfortunately. So my enemies include child rapists, regular rapists, murderers, pedos, abusers, anyone that throws in Overwatch, actually anyone that plays Overwatch. In regards to Vinland Saga, I say I'm most aligned with Hild. Like, I think if you do something truly horrible, for example murdering someone's family, you don't deserve forgiveness until you've earned it, like in Thorfinn's case. But I think in real life, if someone's a murderer, they're probably not gonna earn forgiveness because that's who they are. Like, if someone murdered my family, I think I might have enemies in that scenario. I don't think I could be so passive. You have to be really like emotionally strong and very resilient to have that mindset. And I don't think I'm that mature yet, at least. I don't think I'm that mature to forgive a murderer in that scenario. Maybe when I rewatch this when I'm older, I'll be more mature. But at the moment, if someone can murder someone and take a life, I think they've deserved the enemy tag from me. We'll see how I develop and see if that changes. But Thorfinn is still a really good role model for the kids. Like, it's a lot better than having Eren Yeager as your role model. But let's not get into all of that, okay? It's still a really good influence for the kids, and they could choose really bad influences, even real life people, obviously. But I think if you want to be like Thorfinn, I think it's a good decision. The way that he wants to be a kinder, better person, I really agree with that. And it's something that really stuck with me, and it's something that I want to try to do as well. I want to be a kinder person, and I want to be a better person. And it's something that anyone can work towards. Everyone can be kinder or improve themselves. It's something that you can work towards. Having no enemies, though, I tried it, and I don't know, I can't really do it, man. I'm sorry. I can't do it at the moment. Maybe I'll become more emotionally mature, but at the moment, as it stands, I think I do have enemies. Mostly abusers. I really don't like it, man. Like, if you can treat a human so poorly, Do you deserve forgiveness? Do they even want forgiveness, or do they not care about their actions? I don't know. It depends case by case. Obviously, we saw Thorfinn become a better person, and he proved that time and time again. But in the real world, if someone's gonna kill someone, are they really gonna improve after that? I don't know. It's obviously gonna be case by case, but I don't think people like that deserve forgiveness. And I guess Thorfinn's strategy didn't even work in the end. Like, they all had to go home, and it didn't work, unfortunately, but he gave it his best shot. And I also agree with him. I don't think we should fight. I don't think we should war. If there's a solution that doesn't involve violence, obviously I think we should take that route instead of resorting to fighting. But sometimes I think having enemies is inevitable. Like, think of like the top 10 worst people of all time in history. Can we really say we have no enemies? I think at that point it's morally wrong, because leaving them free is letting innocent people be hurt. So I think it comes down to a moral obligation at that point. Anyways, I think I am most aligned with Hild. You have to do what you have to do, but Thorfinn's still a really good guy. Yeah. I actually knew him back in the day. Yeah, we go way back. That's about it. Another pondering session from me. Yeah, that's it. See ya.